You're listening to Chatting with Flor Moran, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chatting with Flor. And I have three kings today. So thank you so much for joining me. And I have Mr. Raul, Izzy, and Antonio. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Raul Canton. I am Mexican singer, actor, and writer. And thank you, Flor, for having me here.
Oh, thank you. The honor is mine. Izzy?
Hello, everybody. My name is Izzy Martinez. I am an actor, director, producer, and I do editing. Pretty much just all around filmmaker. Really. Hey, now let's turn on that volume here.
Yeah, we're live streaming, everybody. That happens. Live streaming.
But that's pretty much me. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. And go ahead.
And good day, everyone. My name is Antonio Chavez. I am also an actor and also screenwriter, producer, and trying to get into directing as well, film and theater. So thank you for having us.
No, thank
Flor,
you.
and happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Thank
Happy
you,
birthday.
thank you. What a best gift I have to interview these three kings. As you guys know, I always like to embrace the kings and the queens. So I have these three kings that you guys will get to know, and we'll have a beautiful conversation, and they have a lot of good surprises for you guys. And Sammy, if you can just start playing the music video, please. It looks like we're having a technical issue, so we'll get back to that. That's okay. Thank you, Sammy. That's Sammy, my engineer, so everybody knows.
It's a live show. That's what
That's
happens.
okay. Hey,
Things like these happen.
we don't sweat it here. We just go with the flow. That's how it is. And we wouldn't be in this industry if we don't know how to, improv and
That's
go with the
right.
flow. Otherwise, we would be doing something else. Anyways, so go ahead and tell the audience, what is it that you do and, your background, your accolades, because you have beautiful accolades. I saw your bio.
Well, I start my career long time ago in Mexico City. So I went to Instituto Andrés Soler.
That's well known for everybody.
Well known for everyone. And also went to the SIA.
Well
that
known.
is Televisa. So, and I started working in a couple of TV programs like a Hamlet, La Telaraña, Cachun Cachun Rara. That used to be one of the writers too.
You were one of the writers?
I was one of the
So
writers
everybody
at the time.
knows. All my audience from Central America, South America, you guys are well known, the Cachun Cachun Rara, who didn't watch that show. So he's one of the ones that were to blame for us to laugh and have a good time.
Yeah, so I started working.
I'm sorry. You want to try the video now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So we're going to have this music video.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
bye.
so much. Go ahead.
Yeah, this music video. Well, hopefully by the time it comes on, it was such a wonderful.
Muero por estar contigo, vivo pero no es lo mismo, sé que no será lo mismo, porque no estarás aquí. Ha pasado tanto tiempo desde aquel último beso, pero lo llevo tan vivo en mí, justo aquí. ¿Qué voy a hacer con el brillo de tus ojos si no pueden ocultar que el amor nunca murió? Nuestro amor jamás murió. Dime cómo te olvido, dime cómo borro tu recuerdo, porque no consigo dejar de sentirte aquí. Dime cómo has hecho tú para explicarle al corazón que no fue su culpa y que vida solo hay una.
beautiful video. If I showed everything, it's gonna take time. And it's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh, no, absolutely.
take
Yeah.
time for a beautiful conversation, especially with the topic we're trying to, share with the audience. So, but that's beautiful. You have beautiful voice,
Thank you,
and
thank
you
you.
guys did a great job. Especially you.
Yeah, he was
On,
the director.
No, here,
He
director
was the
Easy
director, you
Martinez.
see,
He was.
was the
he's the one
director.
to blame for that. That's
I just did the
cute.
storyboarding.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good. I love that how you guys work together as a team. That's beautiful. So, how was it to direct this beautiful music video?
Yeah, the video again, like I was saying before, it's really cool because ever since we got together during the pandemic, it was the first time I actually met these two gentlemen, and we did a short film called La Confesión.
Mm.
And we just got together, Vanje Tapia, she got us together, and all of a sudden we just became we just got together, right? And then all of a sudden we said, "Hey, let's keep doing more stuff. But we make a great team. I think we make a great team
I
because
can
every
tell.
single person has their duty. They know what they need to do,
Mhm.
and nobody gets involved in each other's space, if you want to call it that. He does his job, I do mine, he does his, and then our backup team. We also know what to do. So creating this video was awesome. Like I said, he sang it. Pepe Escalante wrote it, specifically for our film El
Wow.
Beso.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
the theme song of the short film they're here promoting,
Exactly.
and shortly we'll be talking about it.
Yeah, it's almost we're kind of doing this kind of backwards. because we did the short film first,
Mhm.
and then I think, was it you, Antonio, that got the crazy idea to make a film video, or music video? Was it you? I can't remember.
I remember it wasn't. I totally sure that was Antonio.
So
Yeah, it was
somebody had a
Antonio.
crazy idea. Let's do a music
Who said
video.
that?
Well, I love that crazy idea.
Well, no, the thing is, that was the thing. So when we finished the short film, so we started doing. I record a song. ¿Qué será de ti by Roberto Carlos?
Oh, okay, that's
That
a
is-
beautiful song.
This is really amazing because I record the song, and the song was on the film at the end of and he didn't know that the song was from Roberto Carlos. He said, I never heard this song before.
Yeah, because he's young. He's
Yeah,
not
no,
from
I
our
know.
generation.
She says she's
So-
young.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We couldn't use that song in the short because of the copyrights.
Right.
So we spoke to Pepe Escalante, and maybe in 2 days, he made this beautiful song.
Mm.
And when he called me, he said, you know what, we have to put the song right away because all the festivals are coming and we need the song. So I record the song without knowing the lyrics. And he's my witness.
I was there. I was there the day
In
that it
less
was
than an
recorded.
hour.
Wow, look at you.
In less than an hour was something like
That's being
wow.
professional, and that's how it is in
And
this industry.
Because of Pepe Escalante, he's a real professional guy.
Yeah.
I love the song. So hello, Pepe. I know you're there.
Pepe.
So, but yeah, it's a beautiful song, and I'm so proud that he gave it to me and to sing it. Yeah.
Well, I'm honored you chose this platform to share that, and thank you so much. And Easy, you did a great job.
Yeah,
And how
thank
did you feel directing that?
Well, with this one, I had an original idea.
Mhm.
Right. You always start off with an original idea. I asked Antonio, hey, sketch me up some storyboarding about this and this and that. These are the images I want to go ahead and portray on the music video, because music videos are directed and shot in a kind of a different fashion.
Yeah, I have worked on music videos and for different artists, and I know how it is. The sequence, it can be different, and
Yeah, exactly.
way
So-
different than when we're shooting TV or film. It's different.
Yeah.
Sometimes on TV start at the end, and then on film is the opposite. So I get you.
Exactly. So I wanted to sort of have an idea and share the idea with my entire team.
Mhm.
And then I asked, okay, Antonio, make me a sketchboard with showing this image and that image and this
It's so
image and that
creative
image.
too.
So that was how it started. And then I say, let's go. We have the equipment, we have everything. So let's say, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go, and we'll start going to these places. But then after a while, the locations that we chose were more nature based, and for some reason I love nature.
Me
And
too.
for some reason, I said, you know what, guys, let's just stick with nature because we were
Mhm.
going to shoot downtown.
Mhm.
We had all these places to go shoot, and I
many.
said, let's just stick with nature
We were
because
going to use some of the scenes from the short film itself.
yeah,
And then you decided, no, it's just use
exactly.
the nature.
That's
although
smart.
All in one
although
day.
in the music video we do, you know, we do put some scenes of the short film itself. Again, another brilliant idea that as a group we came about, we came about
You
together.
guys do a really great dynamic.
Yeah.
I love what I see, because the way I see things is different, like when we're in the entertainment industry, we see things different than everybody in the audience.
Mhm.
No offense, but the way I see it is just the quality and, how it is, like what is the meaning on that scene, what is the message out of it.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful how you portray that because it's different.
E-
So
Exactly. I again, as a director, it was fun to me because I was also not just a director, I was also the camera person at that time. Unfortunately, my original camera, because again, we had a pretty big group when we
Mhm.
did the short film El Beso. We had Claudia, we had Shervin, we had Shervin, Claudia, and then we also had
Laura.
Laura,
Laura,
and Sofia. But then, so Shervin was our camera guy, cinematographer. So was Claudia. She was also our cinematographer, camera person. They couldn't make it. So then I said, well, okay, I know how to handle the camera. So I said, let me just go ahead and shoot it. Most likely it was probably going to be, and I knew it was going to be faster. Why?
Mhm.
Because then I already knew what I had in my
What?
mind and how I wanted to shoot it. So it was fast, right? We were
Oh,
done
yeah.
We did
in
it one day.
one day.
In
One day. It was
One
beautiful.
day.
In one day.
And but again, we were all doing our job, what we needed to do, and bam, 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 let's get it out, boom, bam, bam, all these beautiful images that we got together, and then we took it home. I edited it really quick, guys, right?
In
I love that. That
quick.
came out the Boricuacs and
Then done.
yeah, so cute. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was a
love
really good
Boricuacs.
experience.
Yeah.
go, buddy.
Guapa.
Yeah.
But it was so great, really.
Aw.
Just
Well,
just
let me tell you, you did a great job.
thank you,
So
thank
I
you,
have
Yeah.
seen it before because he sent me snippets before. So I love it.
thank you.
And go ahead and finish introducing yourself to the audience. I know you have a lot of accolades. I know this is Chatting with Flor the crazy way. So go with it.
Um, I I've done a lot. My name is again Izzy Martinez. And I'm an actor, director, dancer, producer, editor, filmmaker, all around. And yeah, I've been in over 20 short films, probably maybe 10 feature films. A lot of them have been independent. I've been in many theater productions as an actor. I've directed 3, 4 different theater plays. I am now the vice president of the board for the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts. So yeah, and for those of you who do not know, the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts, they've been around for over 50 years, and the founding mothers have passed away, and now we are trying to just keep that legacy going, and make it happen, and keep that continuing for hopefully another 50 years.
Yeah, they were well known here in California for Too Many Tamales.
Oh,
That's how I got
yes.
to know them.
Mhm.
So they passed the baton to you, but I think they did good because you are very talented and you have a lot of future, and I think it's good they pass it to you because you're the new generation.
Yeah, I mean, I have to correct that only because
Go ahead.
if I don't, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Go ahead. We don't want you to get in trouble. No.
No, they actually did pass the baton, but they passed the baton to the lady Cecilia Garcia. She's
Shout out
actually
to her.
yes, definitely shout out to Cecilia. She's doing a great job, basically carrying the actual baton of artistic director for the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts. I am just right now I'm the vice president as the executive board. We do make the decisions and stuff like that, but she's really the leader of the Foundation of the Arts at the moment. So Cecilia Garcia, again, to you, great job, and everybody else that's involved in the foundation. Shout outs to them for keeping this alive. Same thing with the presidents.
We need
and
that
everybody.
because it's part of the culture. You guys know I'm mixed, so it's part of my side of the culture. So I'm very happy that you guys are working on that to maintain that, So, and I'm very proud, of what you're trying to do too with the position you're holding right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been great. It's been fun. It's challenging, and again, it's a new era for us. So we're trying to grow with the growing pains, because it's a completely new
That is
era.
good. Grow with
you
the
know.
growing pains.
Yeah. So yeah, but again, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
They can just look me up.
Nah.
If they want to find out more.
We're embracing the king, okay? So I'm embracing 3 kings, and you guys know I embrace the kings and the queens. So come on, don't be shy. So go ahead, Mr. Antonio Chavez. He's already part of the family.
Thank you, Flora, again for having me back in your show.
Thank you for coming back and taking this crazy journey I call chatting with Flor. Yeah.
Yep. So again, my name is Antonio Chavez. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, to two beautiful Peruvian parents. About at the age of 1, my parents moved back to Peru, Lima, which is where I grew up. And when I was very little, when I was 5 years old, I had the theater bug. I was called by my school to perform a war hero, Peruvian war hero. And even though it was 3 pages long at the age of 5, I thought, wow, this is big.
Yeah.
And one of my most dramatic scenes is the hero dies because the torpedo that he had come up with, he'd invented, blows up. So my mother figured, okay, well, how are we going to make a torpedo that blows up? So they she somehow found a big balloon, and she covered it and made it look like a torpedo. Now, how are we going to make it blow up? Well, I'm going to give you a pin. Just put it here in your pocket, and when you're ready to, say, "Oh my God, there's something wrong with this," just pinch it, and then boom, blows up. So I go ahead and do that, and then without any rehearsal, I the balloon pops, and I just throw myself in the back, and my head just lands on the hard wooden floor. But I'm like, okay, I'm dead. So I can't move. I can't
might
move.
as well pretend.
I was like, it was great. It was great. But I knew at that moment that I enjoyed theater, and it just went on from there. So,
And I know you mentioned last time, sorry to cut you
Yeah.
off, so we don't forget this time,
yeah.
that you had a character in the Star Wars, or which one?
Oh, I did background work, in different feature films here and there, but I did one of my biggest dream was to be in a Star Wars film. So I played a couple of background characters in the series Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Wow,
The
not
very
just
first one.
any Star Wars.
No, and I
come
got
on.
to see Ewan McGregor, obviously, so he was amazing.
Mm.
But then after that, I've also done a couple of feature films, just like Easy as well, in Chile. Just recently, another one with 2 wonderful people that I know, Jessica and Mike Boss. Hello, guys.
Shout out to them.
Jessica has just won Best International Actress in a festival
Wow.
for her first feature film,
Congrats.
which she's a
Nice.
director, and she also wrote the story. And the film is called Unnamed.
Mm.
So I'm very
That's
proud of
interesting.
very proud to have worked with them together. And theater in school, one of my most challenging ones was playing a Cherokee Indian, where I had to do a line in all my lines in Cherokee. That was
I
a
remember
challenge.
that.
Yeah,
I remember that. But you spoke those lines.
I had to.
nice,
Yeah, the
though.
director wanted me
Yeah.
to do the lines in Cherokee.
Also, you did I'm going over your bio,
Yeah.
and I see that you did Garcia Lorca, which
I
is
did. Yeah, Wedding
well-known.
Bodas de Sangre. I played
That's a beautiful play.
That was one of my very first plays as well. I was one of the I think it was the El Mozo, the young the attendant, I
The
guess you could
apprentice?
say. Yeah,
And you did also The Beauty and the Beast.
I did Beauty and the Beast. And one that I forgot to mention, there is the female version of The Odd Couple.
Mm.
I
That's
played
interesting.
one of the 2 Spanish brothers. Actually, I played both. One in school, I played the younger brother, and then outside of school, I played the older brother. It was just funny. It's hilarious, hilarious,
Also,
hilarious.
you did a short film that it did well at the Puerto Rico Heritage
The
Film
International
Festival.
That's the one that Easy mentioned, La Confesión, which is
Yeah.
where the three of us got together, and we had Vanje Tapia, our director, and it went to the International Puerto Rican Film
Great.
Festival. And
You see, you guys have like a really beautiful dynamic. I love that.
Yeah, I do have to agree. Working with these two guys have been a great experience. Again, it's just we just
Likewise.
have great chemistry, really.
That's
and
all
then,
that matters.
and we gather a great team behind us.
And I can tell the energy. Like you guys are calm and easygoing, and I love that. So
so
Easygoing.
So she thinks.
so easy is easygoing. It rhymed, but he knows why he's laughing. He knows.
Yeah.
So Raul, because I don't want to miss. I want to brag about the kinks I have. Okay, so like I said, this is to inspire others. And not just to be all jaded, it's just to embrace the kinks and all the hard work you guys have put in through the years.
Thank you.
So that's why I do this, because if we don't embrace each other, who else,
Yeah.
So
Right.
But we do have great queens behind us as well.
thank
You know,
you.
great-
yes,
Thank
great
you.
queens in
all of our
Finally, somebody
lives.
owns
Yes.
up to that they
Yes.
need us.
We always gotta shout out to the great queens. For example, with our group right now, we have the great queens of Claudia. We have a group of
Shout out to
Laura
Claudia. Shout out to Laura,
and
Erin
Sophia
and
and
Sophia.
Aaron.
Aaron.
And wow, I mean that's it, right? For right now.
Yeah,
The
well,
four,
Tiffany was the waitress.
Oh, and
over
Tiffany
there.
as
Tiffany
well.
was the
Yes, we got
Tiffany.
like Tiffany. She helped us out. Anna.
Anna,
Uh,
Carmen.
yeah.
and then also all the queens and kings that were Raul's family that were background
Yeah.
actors.
Background too.
Awesome. That's how it is, Hey, budget, family comes along.
Exactly.
Mhm. And what best way to work with your family,
Yes,
So and they
exactly.
support you, and you can see the love there when your family supports you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
and
is
and it
always
was just wanted to touch briefly on
Mhm.
what you said with having the support of our families and friends at the last festival in New York, the International Puerto Rican Heritage Film Festival. After the block of shorts was shown, and we had the Q&A, we were standing there and getting getting the questions, and
Mhm.
a lot of the other filmmakers, great films by the way, super talented actors and
Yeah.
and directors, but their budget and the camera that they had, they were a lot more professional. Their budgets were a lot higher. Ours was very humbly, not going to say an amount lower than that, but we couldn't have done it without the support of all the other people in the background
Behind
us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
the family is very important,
Mhm.
and sometimes God has, I'm a spiritual person, and I always believe in my higher power, God, and I respect everybody's belief, but God has weird ways to put us together so you guys can deliver a message that He wants you to deliver
Mhm.
on His own way, and He put the right pieces in your path.
Yeah.
So
And
this is what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
and that was Raul's message, because when he first came up with the story 3 years ago, he and I had attempted to do it by ourselves, just him, me, and another person, and we had the right idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work at the time,
Mhm.
and we acquired a second person who had also really excellent ideas. That didn't work, but then it was meant for Easy
Yeah, meant to be for him.
to direct this. He was in Miami at the time when we had the first 2 attempts.
Mhm.
But when I heard that he was coming back, and he was actually keeping on the down low, because he said, "Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet." I said, "Well, listen, I know I told you about this, but would you look at it?" He was like, "Yeah, let me see it." And then, he took the reins, and it happened.
Yeah. Let's talk about Raul.
Yeah.
I was gonna go back to him. How did you know? You read minds too,
Yeah.
huh?
Hey, I remember I do.
Don't read our minds,
I do
please.
my own podcast as well,
I
so I
know.
know what you want to go to.
Yeah.
So I'm helping. See, king and
The
queen helping
transition.
each other.
Yeah, I should bring him as my steady
There you go.
co-host. Huh?
There you go.
Jesus, yeah.
Co-host, dude.
Look what you did. Thank you. Well, also you work on Cuna de Lobos.
Yeah.
That was a
Well,
big one.
just a little part to
Hey, little part, but it's a
to
big
to
project.
yeah.
Hey, be proud
Cuna
of
de
it.
Lobos, yeah,
Yeah.
Dos Vidas.
And you work with the main actress?
Oh yeah.
What was her
No,
name?
my scene was with Alejandro Camacho,
Oh, come on.
but I was in the hotel.
Señorón.
No, I
Yeah.
was in the hotel with the main actress, Maria Rubio,
Oh.
and it's something funny that happened at that time because I was wearing my ballet attendant
Mm.
suit because I was a ballet attendant of hotel. And when we were sitting on the table just to have our dinner as an actors, she was sitting next to me, and this actor, I don't remember the name of this guy. He was the son of Vitola.
Mm.
Okay, this actor was looking at me and said, "Hey, what are we have for dinner today?" And Maria Rubio said, "Are you kidding? He's an actor."
Wow.
And she was like, I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm so sorry." But she's the one who said, "No, you know what?
It's his face.
He's the actor. He's not somebody that you can ask for food or something."
Hey,
No, yeah.
you were playing well the role, so
Yeah.
people believe it. That's all that matters. That's
Wow.
how
Yeah.
great actor you are.
But
Hey,
yeah, that was
and for
really,
her to say that, come on.
yeah, no, and for her
And
was
she's
amazing.
just not just any
Just
actor.
anybody.
No,
Yeah.
was Maria Rubio.
Yeah,
Wow.
come
Yeah.
on, excuse me. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I'm embracing all of them. They have a great accolades and to inspire others, and all the hard work. So come on. So also, I love this. Raul is an active member of the gay community, and he wants to teach people that we can live our lives the way we deserve, and being gay is just a different way to love.
Mhm.
And that's beautiful
Mhm.
because to me, love is love.
Love
It
is love.
doesn't have color or anything. As long as you're real and honest with a person, love is love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
100%.
So we all agree with that.
Yo,
And I
yeah.
hope
agree with that.
everybody that is out there, I know they're gonna throw tomatoes at me. I'm like, no, it's just my humble opinion. It doesn't mean that you have to roll with me the same way I roll. It's different.
Yeah.
Of course.
So God gave us free will, and as long as I know, we still have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has
Until
his
next
own
year,
opinion.
we'll question that.
Just don't. Yes, don't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Hello.
there you go.
We didn't get cut off yet.
Yeah. No, we're not. We're still on. We'll talk about it next year. We'll be muted. That would be a different kind of podcast.
Of
Muted.
course, yeah, could be.
We're like,
We'll do like in the 20s, the silent films, or
Yeah.
or
Charlie Chaplin.
yeah.
Hey, that's how they want us to roll now. That's the future.
The revolution will be televised. We'll put live here on Facebook.
Won't be heard.
We're going back where it's like Harold Lloyd's era, the black and white ones.
Yeah.
We're like, that's how we're gonna go. Sad, huh? Instead of going forwards. It's depressing, but anyways, that's another topic, another show.
We'll be fine.
Aren't
We'll
you
be fine.
having fun with Crazy Floor? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Chatting with Floor a different way.
Yeah.
I don't go like everybody. Come on. Mm-mm. Doesn't roll with me. You see? Making him laugh. So
I'm always laughing.
I'm glad. I'm glad. That's what I want. I want everybody to have a good time and deliver the message and remind you what you guys are. Kings. And go ahead.
No, sorry. Excuse me. And going back to what you were saying also, piggybacking off of Raul, talking about El Beso, the short film that we did. That's the reason why I wanted to do it as a director, because just like you said, to me personally, love is love. It doesn't really matter what your race, what your religion, what your sexual preference is. It doesn't really matter. And there are also different kinds of love. You're gonna love people in many different ways. So it's okay to say I love you to a person that you really truly care about. It doesn't have to be your love interest per se, to lack of a better word. It could be anybody. It could be your coworker. Maybe the coworker does something where I don't know. You can say hey man, or hey hey lady, sister. You know what? I love you for doing this or whatever. But anyways, to me personally, love is love. It doesn't really matter what your race, religion, sexual orientation is. It doesn't really matter to me, and that's why I wanted to make sure that I portrayed visually with the story, using these two gentlemen,
The right way.
one who is gay or homosexual, and one who is straight or heterosexual, which is crazy wild because, you know, normally from what I've seen, usually you have two gay characters doing two gay characters, two gay actors doing two gay characters. But here we had a gay actor with a straight actor, which is like, wow, that's really interesting. How are we going to pull this off? I had to make sure that I got him to feel comfortable. As a director, I had to make sure that he was comfortable doing these scenes and being in love and portray that love to another man, which is normally something he's not used to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we did a good job.
I think we did in the
You know.
You guys did, because I seen the,
Those are the short film,
the
right?
short film, and
I remember I even have a clip.
yes, and you showed it, and I was like, wow. And then when I interviewed you on the last episode, you said that it was a challenge because, portraying a character of someone that you are not, used to portray. And I said, wow, you did a great job, because I saw the film and it's wow. So it's believable. It's like natural, and you
Well,
did a great job too. And
Actually,
you
can I say
too.
something?
Yeah,
It was
go
a
ahead.
challenge for me, loving a straight guy
Yeah.
also.
Mm.
Because people say, okay, it's a challenge for a straight guy loving a gay, but I think it's the same for us.
Yeah.
Because
And-
I never go to a straight guy. I never do that.
Interesting.
That is a rule that I have.
So you're learning now too
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So
That is a
we're
rule
all
for me.
learning
Yeah.
something.
And what helped too is that Raul and I had already, like I said before, we had worked on this short film a couple of previous times. So he guided me too. He directed me too in a way. He's like, this is what the script is. This is what the story is like, because it encompassed not just two people, but an accolade of different people from his background, but that he merged into the two characters that we portrayed.
Right.
So I had to acclimate myself to knowing and loving. And I didn't see Raul as a male, but more as a person that I would love as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
because
and that's what brought the feelings.
At the beginning, he was so afraid to say the phrases.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Why are you saying this? And you
Yeah,
think
because
about it.
he
You
was
have-
seeing you at the beginning as the friend,
Mhm.
and it's different. The
Exactly.
love, the feeling you have as a friend, and when it comes across that
Mhm.
line, and you as a director, that's where your work
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
across, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
So, I think it's awesome, and this is with all due respect to the community, and I just think like you guys did a great job, and it's beautiful the message, because this is the right time. You see what everything is going on in the industry where we belong with Mr. Party, and because society has restricted those type of situations to be hidden instead of being be
Voiced.
yourself
Yeah.
and be who you are and embrace who you are.
And it's 2024.
So this film came at the right timing,
Yeah.
and to wake up humanity and to realize sometimes religion, with all the respect, my people that is religious, it's just to control. But if you go back, it says God is love, and love is love, and He gave us free
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
So as long as we're not hurting anybody, because that's
what
when I
said.
have an issue, when we hurt somebody and we're not being real or honest. That's the issue. But then when you're being real and honest, love is love, and the message that you guys are delivering is beautiful, because as society we're failing to each other by not allowing humanity to be how they are supposed to feel happy,
Yeah.
and with the free will that God gave us. So thank you for doing this project and delivering this beautiful message. And I'm just gonna shop, and I'm gonna have my engineer to show the film,
Yeah. Good.
and
Yep.
don't agree for me to shop. This is calling, this is
Oye, qué gusto verte. ¿Hace cuánto que no nos vemos?
Desde la prepa. Oye, ¿tienes algo que hacer? Te invito a comer.
No, tengo una cita en 10 minutos y ya estoy tarde, pero estoy hospedado aquí en el Hotel Embajador.
Cerca de tu hotel está el restaurante Puni. Es comida japonesa y sé que era tu comida favorita.
¿Te acuerdas?
¿Cómo olvidarlo?
Oye, mira, me tengo que ir, pero ¿te parece si cenamos mañana a las 6 de la tarde?
¿A las 6?
Perdón, se me hizo tarde. No te preocupes.
Would you like some more?
Yes, please.
That's beautiful.
You see that little sappy face that Antonio had there? That's exactly the view. That's what I wanted for him to just look at Raul, actually technically Sebastian, Roberto, for them to look at each other like, wow.
He was in love with me.
Yeah.
In that film. In that
To
film.
make
In
it-
that film.
I still love you. I still love you, man. I love you.
Sebastian was in love with Roberto.
Sebastián was in love with Roberto.
And you guys did a great
you can
job.
notice.
You guys made it believable. And this is just a respect to the community and love you. And you guys are doing a great job
Thank you.
because you're helping people to wake up and accept everybody as how they are. And we're nobody to judge nobody because the only one that can judge us is God. And, we just have to embrace, how we are and what we think.
Yeah,
we
what
enjoy
was the
this as a journey too, because not just the story itself, but also working together with people from different backgrounds, and we understood each other, and learning how to work with everyone all together to deliver something that would mean something meaningful.
With a
And that's
message.
people.
And this is the right timing.
Yeah.
Right timing. Look everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And because of what? Society is the one that is judgmental. And because of society judgments, look what Mr. Party did. Hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was when we showed this, we screened, I think it was our first screening, right? At Palm Springs LGBT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was amazing.
It was an amazing experience at the Palm Springs LGBTQ Film Festival because we received a lot of great comments from the film because a lot of people related to it, and even though it's it's a story about one character, one person having basically a problem trying to be in society as a gay man. He's kind of hiding it. He doesn't know how to deal with those things, and everything that happened, especially because of culture, society, so many families, so many different things that he kept hiding it. And then one is hidden and the other one's a little more just free,
Open. Yeah.
open and free. So, and that's still happening today.
Oh yeah.
Even though we're more free, we're more open, we're acceptable to gay lesbian couples, it still happens today where people still hide, and that's what we're trying to say. There's a message in the film. Hopefully you get to see it, but in quick words, there's
I
no
saw it. It's
right.
beautiful.
Yeah, there's no right or way of coming out.
Mhm.
And that's
No.
I saw that quote and I was like, boom, I have to put this in the film. And
It's
and done.
perfect and it's timings. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's God's timings. And He wanted you guys to deliver messages and you guys are doing it. So thank you. Good timing. And I'm very proud of you guys. I
Thank you.
just, met you through a common friend. But I'm honored that he mentioned you and you brought them along. And you fit in into what I'm trying to do, deliver a message of positivity for humanity. Because we need to stop being judgmental. And we're not perfect and we leave this journey called life and we have to do the best we can, but also we were given free will. So who we are to judge anybody,
Yeah.
First we need to point the finger at us and then we can point it at everybody.
Well, and I will create this short film. So that was the idea,
Mhm.
because I have to wait 50 years of my life to get
Wait
out of
for
the closet.
humanity and
No,
society.
get out from the
and-
closet. I
Wow.
was in the closet for 50 years.
Mhm.
I lost my whole life just being in the closet because I was afraid.
Yeah,
And
because
thanks
of
to
everything.
my husband, that's still my husband, I came out from people and everyone because he told me you are not my partner. You are not my roommate. You are my husband. And if people has to know that.
Mhm.
So that is why I say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. But I mean, I don't want that people wait all that long to be free and happy, because I'm free and I feel so happy that all my family, my mother, that I love the most, and all my friends, they accept me the way that I am.
There you go. So
Yeah,
there's nothing
because, I
wrong
mean,
with you.
there's nothing wrong with being
And
gay.
look at you. You're very talented, creative, and you're delivering positive messages to help humanity.
Hmm.
So there you go. So
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, EC. And part of EC accolades is like he did La Cisma in London.
No. La
What is
Cisma de Inglaterra
The
is
Cisma de Inglaterra.
is
Okay.
a classical play by Calderón de la Barca.
Mhm.
That was done with the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts, which I played Henry VIII.
Mm.
Enrique VIII. I was basically Henry VIII in that play. So
And
yeah.
you also did Jet Setting Productions.
Oh, Jet Setting Production was an award that I received for my very first short film as a director producer called 30 Days, which is also a very lovely message. It was kind of like it's an internet urban story that I decided to adapt into a short film. But it just the way that we filmed it was beautiful.
And you also got an award in Miami.
Yeah, I've received quite a few awards.
Best Short Film of the Year, Best
Mhm.
Short Film Director of the Year.
Mhm.
So those are not just any awards.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So,
Yeah, that's when I knew, when I received those 2 awards for 30 Days. That's when I knew that, shoot, I think I have the chops to be a director producer, because people noticed what I was doing. And it was my very first
excuse
one.
me. Look at
So-
this. I have to brag about this. They brought me this beautiful and his autograph, El
yeah.
Beso, and you see the laurels. Those are awards for people
Yeah.
don't know. So come on,
Yeah, it's
guys
been wonderful.
are talented, and you are talented too.
Thank you.
So keep doing what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you so much for doing this,
No,
taking
thank
this challenge. I know you are familiar with podcasts. He has his own podcast. You can go ahead and promote it so people know more about you
Yeah,
and they can follow you.
really quick. It's in YouTube under Ella Dice, Él Dijo. She said, he said, but it's actually in Spanish. It's Ella Dice,
And what is it
Él
about?
Dijo. It's basically just a podcast about relationships, a man's point of view and a female's point of view. We talk about that. We have a variety of stuff. We do interviews as well. And we do little skits, like little short skit film kind of things as well. So, just go into that
Awesome.
webpage on YouTube and check it out.
And you, my dear friend?
Well, as far as what's coming up next,
Mhm.
well, I know I mentioned in the last podcast the book that my dad had written, and
TV series?
well, we'll see.
It's
We'll see.
coming.
We'll see what
It's
happens.
coming. It's
But
coming.
this was a really good stepping stone as to where I want things to go, and also get more into another mindset, not just that actor or director in the future, but also producer and writer, and see where it goes, where what happens from here now.
Awesome. And mainly the short film El Beso.
The short film.
I know you
which-
guys are going to Mexico soon and some other countries too. Festivals
Well,
now?
We submitted.
We submitted to 4 festivals. One of them in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't hear about. Hopefully, be admitted, but we won't know for a few months.
We
a
will
few
be
months.
admitted, and we'll
We will
be
be
knowing in a
admitted,
couple of
we'll-
months.
you
You
have
guys,
people that
you guys will be
Yeah,
admitted.
Thank you.
You guys
Yes.
will be admitted, and you guys will win all the awards because the message is beautiful and it's transcending and it's trending, and people needs to wake up. So you guys
Yeah.
will win. And what about you? What else do you have
I'm
going
writing
on?
a new short
Mhm.
film based on soccer.
Oh wow!
It's kind of black humor.
I love
And
humor.
I also finishing my first TV series.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I just waiting for. I mean, I just writing the last chapter.
Oh wow!
Hopefully, I
When
gonna
you're ready,
hear
you
it
know,
too.
and I'm here. Okay. So, and you too, if you have any projects.
Yeah, I have the most important thing right now that I'm working on is the Lincoln Park Theater Festival, presented by the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts. What we're doing this year is basically a we want to receive for any female playwrights that have experience in writing theater stage plays. What we're accepting all submissions for our festival, and they need to be between 30 to 60 pages long. A lot of the guidelines, you can check it out on the website. The website is BFA Theater. It's an RE at the end, theater.org. So BFA Theater.org. Go in the webpage, Bilingual Foundation of the Arts webpage, and you'll find all of the guidelines there for submissions. And basically, out of all the submissions, we're going to select 3. And out of those 3, the top one, I want to go ahead and produce it as an actual stage play
Awesome.
in the future.
I know you guys will do it.
And we're only accepting for only female playwrights. That's what the dedication is for, female playwrights for this year, in honor
The queens.
of our founding all of our founding mothers.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
That's great. So, what kind of food do you like? I know you're going to tell me Mexican, but Thai
is the
food.
best
And
for
you?
me.
I love lasagna.
And you?
I'm biased Peruvian.
Vamos saltado.
Of course you would.
And ceviche. I love the arroz con gandules.
Oh yeah, arroz con gandules is good.
Los tostones.
But I make arroz con
Oh, yeah.
gandules vegetarian style.
Oh, I love that.
I take out the pork and I do everything else.
Yeah, I love that. I'm
Mm.
vegan too. But sometimes I kind of like, take a little breaks because I get tired, But yeah,
Of course.
I have to be honest. Yeah. Especially my friends there that work with me. They see me on Crafty sometimes. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, no, it's been an honor, a pleasure. I know time flies when you have fun.
Oh yeah.
But anything else you guys feel like left out that you want to share?
No, not really. I used to want that people, when people watch this film,
How can they watch it? Besides, it's going to be on festivals. but
well, it's
how
going to
can-
be in festival soon or later. I mean, probably soon. It's going to be on YouTube, probably some platforms. But
Okay.
yeah, I wish that when they see this film, they take the message.
And how can they find out when is it up, to the public so they can see it?
Most
Through your
likely be
social
medias,
media.
right?
We-
Oh, well,
So
social
you
media.
can say your
Yeah.
social media so people can follow you.
Well, I have Instagram, I have TikTok. Instagram is Canton Photography 14. I also a photographer. I have my degree from I forgot the name of it.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
LACC?
That's
No,
okay.
LACCC is one of them, and the other is Stanford.
Okay. And you?
And for me, just basically, I'm under the name Izzy Martinez 33, Instagram, Facebook, and everything. So it's IZZY Martinez 33 in pretty much all my social media platforms. You can check them out there.
And you?
And for me, on Instagram, I'm Antonio Chavez Artist. And also on Facebook. Hopefully soon I launch a YouTube channel as well.
Okay.
And the one thing I wanted to mention, which just I had it right here, and it just
We don't want to
went
forget
somewhere.
anything
Oh,
this
it
time.
went- yeah. Oh, yes. We're gonna be putting together a El Beso Instagram page too.
Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
good.
With,
So through
with
their social media, you guys can follow them and
Mhm.
find out more about the short film. I wish you all the best. And please don't be strangers. If you have anything you want to share, just hit me up. You know how to find me. You know how to reach me on
Thank you.
my Instagram. And, I love to embrace my peers because if we don't do it, we're not going to go anywhere. And the entertainment industry is changing and everything is, digital and AI slowly for surely. But we need to, the OGs, we need to support each other because we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm honored to have you, all of you guys. Thank
Oh,
you,
the
my
honor was mine.
kings and my
Thank
queens
you.
out there. Don't stop spreading love and kindness because it's much needed. And don't forget always the crown emoji on your Instagram. So that reminds you that you are royalty and love is love and spread love and kindness. And nobody's perfect. And I love you. And I'll see you next Sunday. And thank you so much for tuning in another episode of Chatting with Flor, a different style podcast. Love you
Thank
guys.
Thank-
You're listening to Chatting with Flor Moran, only on LA Talk Radio.